Okay, Brown.
And I'm Manny Moolah.
We are the Atlanta
Hawks squad.
Check this out. This is strictly about the Atlanta Hawks, baby.
That's
Nothing else Atlanta Hawks. Alright, we've been gone for a minute, but we've been doing our research. We've been going to the games. We've been following up on the Hawks, and right now our Hawks are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I
mean, okay, let's go to the first round. First round they played against the Magic.
True.
Now it did look like the Magic gonna try to come back and try to make sure, but we did put it off. We did do it.
We did it. We did it. We do it. We did it. We been it. We got it all.
Atlanta Hawks, baby. Second round now. Okay, we playing against the Bulls. Everybody talking about the Bulls gonna kill us. The Bulls gonna sweep us. It's 2-2 right now.
2-2.
What did you see? What did you see last game?
Last game I seen Jay Smooth show up to the basketball game.
Hold on, wait a minute. We don't really talk. Who?
Jay Smooth. We don't see him on a regular basis. When he shows up, when he put his Ben 10 ring on and hit that button and he pops up as Jay Smooth.
And he play hard.
It's nothing really too many teams in the Eastern Conference can do about us when Jay Smooth shows up to the game, because Al is going to get his. Joe is what Joe is. He can't be no more than what he is. Jamal Crawford, and now we got MVT on the team.
Listen, first of all, this is a diamond in the rough right here. This guy didn't never get no playing time. He didn't never get no shine. Now some could say this one game he's showing off, but he for this series
he's going off.
He's going
against the league best point guard.
Is this the future of the point guard?
This is the future of the
Should
point guard.
Should he be the future of the point guard?
He is the future of the point guard.
Okay, what about when Hendrick come back? They're going to start Hendrick.
But the thing about
is that the right thing to do?
Okay, Harry is not going to start back in this playoff, I don't believe, because I just came off myself with a knee injury. And knee injuries are something that you just can't come right back to playing off of. It's like you can deal with an ankle sprain, you can deal with something in your ankle better than you can with your knee. Your knee holds everything together, and it's just painful.
Right.
So I don't see Harris coming back being a effective starter if he does, because it's not going to help.
How you gonna? You know,
you see what happened to Rondo yesterday. It's not going to help.
Right, and you look at Shaq yesterday. I mean, coming from an injury, having been playing, he looks sluggish. He don't look good. So I don't see Kurt Hendrick coming in, productive minutes and productive time. You know. So all right. So now, how do you think this series is gonna play out? We go back to Chicago. We're going back to Chicago. Now we have to play the same way we played in Game 4 in Chicago. How do you think it's gonna play out? I mean, how do we look? Our chances are good.
Our chances are good because the series starts over now. But we're talking about track records here. We the Atlanta Hawks squad, so we gonna keep it real on this show at all times. We're not just biased fans just because we fans. We just gonna be what it is. So Atlanta has to come into this game with Jay Smooth. They have to come in with the $1 million man, which is Joe Johnson, and they will have to have Jamal Crawford shooting like the laughing hyena that he is.
You know what? It's funny that people say Joe Johnson is the leader of the team, but a team don't run or a team don't move if Josh Smith ain't producing. When he ain't producing, it's difficult because he is the guy that really has that LeBron type play in him. Go to the hole, dunk the ball, you know, be forceful with it. But sometimes he get out that mind
when
frame.
He turns into Josh
Smith,
he turns into a jump shot shooter, which is not catered to his game. But when he turns into Jay Smooth, he ends up with 23 points, 18 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 blocks, all in one game. This is not for a series. This is for one game. This is what he does when he's Jay Smooth, and when he plays like that, Al Horford is free to be Al Horford. Joe is free to be the $1 million man. It opens up everything for everybody.
Now, okay, do you see them getting past this series?
They can beat Chicago.
They can beat Chicago.
They have to believe that they can beat Chicago, because I believe in the Hawks can beat Chicago. What happened down here in Atlanta by a lot of Chicago fans being down here in Atlanta, there was a lot of chance of MVP down here, and for them to still be able to knock this guy off with adversity in your own home court shows the maturity of this team, who couldn't beat Orlando by a long shot for the last 3 or 4 years. Then you talk about playing the #1 team in the East, which is the subsequent team to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Right.
You're now staying toe-to-toe with these guys. You're giving yourself a great chance. You come in there tonight, because you don't want a Game 7.
You don't want a Game 7.
In Chicago.
You don't want it.
So you want to come in here tonight. I don't care if you stay.
Go home and knock it off.
And knock it off.
And look, the clip all rumors, everything up. The White House is not coming to.
He's not coming to.
Not coming to. One for a couple of reasons. It's not marketable. He don't want to come here because why you gonna leave Orlando, who's falling, and come to the Hawks, who's not growing to me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not gonna do that. So let's break that up. So
And
look, let's check this out. Let's go. Let's skip to next year.
Okay.
Let's skip to the new outlook of the team. Cause one problem I have with this team, and not the rest of the teams in the league, that this team ain't trying to get pieces in to grow better. You got the Lakers, you got Boston, you got all these teams trying to get better. Vince, what do you see from the Hawks? I mean, are they gonna get pieces, move pieces to get better pieces?
They're gonna stay the same. The part, this is what makes it sad. When you see Jay Smooth play basketball, that's when you feel like the GM made the right moves. These are the right guys to be together. This team can be deadly.
Right.
You ask anybody in the league. They asked LeBron James after, I think, Game 2. Or was it what? I think it was game 1.
Yeah.
After Game 1, ain't that when Joe scored the 34?
Yeah.
They asked LeBron, what were you doing that night? LeBron said, I was watching the Hawks game. They said, why? I like to see Joe Johnson play. People in the league know that the Atlanta Hawks has a very nice team.
Right.
It's their own mental faults that keeps them from being an upper echelon team.
I mean, but
they can be #1, #2 easily.
Right, but still though. Okay, we made a video last time that said the Hawks might not even make the playoffs. Now, miraculously, they in it, second round, and moving on. But the fact of the matter is, they don't move pieces, get pieces out of there, bring pieces in, better quality pieces. We cannot sustain this what we doing for the past 3 or 4 years because teams getting better in the East.
And that's the whole point. See, that's what I'm saying. Josh Smith has been on the trade block secretively for 3 years. With him being on the trade block, that lets you know that the team wants to move and wants to make something better happen. But when Jay Smooth shows up, it's like, should I trade this guy away or not? Because what I'm saying is, if you can get an effort out of Josh Smith on a consistent basis of 23 points, 18
you're not going to move him.
You're not going to move him. But this would be a better team.
But you still need a big man. If you're not going to play Jason Collins in
that's true.
You need to get Al Horford back in his original position, because one reason why they beat Orlando, because the lineup that they had was the perfect lineup.
Right.
With a big man, Al Horford at power forward. He was doing his thing. He was working. He ain't got to worry about Dwight Howard.
Right.
You had everybody in the right spot. Now, if you don't get that, if you don't require that, how can you sustain next year with teams that get better this year?
I feel like this. Jeff Teague is showing that he can play that position.
Right.
It's making the coach look very bad right now, because I know ownership, fans, everybody's asking, well, if this guy was able to play this way, why was he not even playing when Bibby was here? He should have been playing, and then he would have been playing better than what he is right now in the playoffs. Because if you can come off the bench only averaging 12 minutes in 40 games, and you still can come in and produce, then that means if you would have had the right repetition with the front squad, that you would have been a whole lot better than what you are right now. This guy's a defensive talent. Now, with that being said, this makes Kurt Heinrich not that valuable to the Hawks next year, because we're trying to find a way to sign Jamal Crawford back, first of all. And then we do have guys like Marvin Williams, who maybe we can put in some kind of trade bait, and to bring in a decent center, because the Hawks don't need Jason Collins, 34, 35 years old.
True.
We don't need Dwight Howard. We have Al Horford, Josh Smith, and Joe Johnson, and Jamal Crawford, and Jeff Teague. We have a team. We just need a big man center to come in and play his part.
So
simple.
We're going to see next year. We're going to see how the Hawks look. We're going to come back to you with more of this playoff. We're going to try to hit you with the next game and game 6. So check it out. It's Atlanta Hawks squad, baby.
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks squad.
Yeah.
Check it out. Peace from the ATL, alright? We out.